Everything in this video should be seen as entertainment purposes. I am not a financial advisor. You must, of course, do your own due diligence. Yeah.
Coincidence.
Yeah.
Coincidence.
Yeah.
Coincidence.
Something that happens by chance, I think not. What is the crack, guys? What is happening? My name is Damien and this is Buy Hold Sell. We are going in large today on a wee treat. It's actually part of the Twitter poll this week, guys, but it's leading the way, and it's been on the radar for about the last 10 days or so, and it is just on nothing but throb. So I can't even hold this back. I have to get this information out to you as quick as possible. So that's what's happening, guys. I hope you are pumped for it. I'm excited, but before we get into it, please like, please subscribe. We're growing the channel. Things are going great. We're aiming for the 700 mark. I'm really excited. I'm not like these other YouTubers who are buying subscribers, who are cheating their way, who are filling your head full of crap. I'm just doing my thing and I'm giving it to you straight, guys. So please add me on the Instagram as well, BHSDMV for that. Check out the links in the bio for the writer's article, guys. It was a one that I did back a few months back now, but it's still a good read and still very current. Also, you can click the link for free share. That's a link that's going to give you up to £200 of a free share. It's good to have different platforms, guys, different brokers. Spread your money, keep the risk low. I advise to do all of that, but again, I am not a financial advisor, so I am not telling you to do any of these things. You must do your own due diligence. But today's video, guys, is on Premier African Minerals. A couple of my subscribers, thank you for bringing this to me. I have bought in yesterday, and I got a hell of a good rise out of it, and we are buying in now just a wee tidgy bit, but I'm doing my due diligence today and I am liking what these guys are doing, guys. So without further ado, let's get into today's video. Alright, guys, first things first, we'll go on to the website and just get a wee bit of understanding what Premier African Minerals is all about. Okay, so if we jump on, developing tungsten and lithium assets. So straight away, anybody that's watched my other videos, it seems to be I'm just covering lithium videos. That's not the intention, it just seems to be the way it is. I am really excited about lithium products, so I'm not going to talk too much about lithium and the importance of lithium and what it means, but in short, it's great for batteries and storing energy, and that is all what our EV cars are going to be, our phones, our all the list goes on for batteries and the need and demand for all that. So if you're interested in that, go into the archives, check out my lithium videos. It'll give you an update on that kind of scenario. But Premier African Minerals, okay? Premier African Minerals is currently developing a portfolio of strategic metals and argy mineral projects located, guess where? Africa. It's in the name, guys. Developing tungsten. Like, tungsten, people don't know what tungsten is. It is a very rare but special metal type material. It's about 10 times stronger than 18 karat gold, and it is also 5 times stronger than steel. It's virtually indestructible, scratch proof. So it's very rare, and it's very strong, and that's obviously got its own value. And if you even see here, the company holds about 5 million shares in Secret Minerals Limited, the owners of the Dankali Portage project in Ethiopia, which is the potential to be a world-class asset. So it's got fingers in a lot of different pies as well, guys. So if we go into the projects and investments, we can see the different areas that they're in, and if we actually go down here, you can see the resources that are available in these areas. This is the Zimbabwe one, where we've got tungsten, which I just talked about. We've got the lithium, which I've just talked about. We've got rare earth elements. That's what it stands for. Again, more components that are all rare and especially needed for the new types of technology going forward. And fluorspar is important for the likes of energy, fuel, uranium, things like that. So all very precious, all very rich materials, minerals. We've got Mozambique here, they do limestone. Everybody knows the importance of limestone, great for building materials. And then to just talk about the Circum Minerals, the shares that they own in that, which is over $7.5 million worth of assets. Frequently asked questions section, if you go in here, it gives you sort of the information about when they're going to get the money and when they're going to hit the breakthrough and when the current assets are going to come good and all this type of thing. Great wee read, guys. I like the website, I like what they're doing. Go to the news section, guys. What's really got this really horned up and what's really got this throbbing is this grant of exclusive prospecting order with Zulu Lithium. So again, not going to go over the whole lithium thing. I don't want to bore you all about it, but I've done this a couple of times in previous videos. Go in the archives, check it out. But what they're doing here, guys, is they've got a deal. And George Roach, the chief executive, noted this: I am deeply appreciative of the Zimbabwe government for granting of this substantial EPO, and Premier will reciprocate with mobilization of the commencement of the definitive feasible study, DFS, on the Zulu deposit, which has an estimated completion time of over 14 months. Okay, just pause there, 14 months. So we have solid mining capabilities for over a year now. And here's another bit. The granting of the EPO reaffirms the Zimbabwean government policy. The Zimbabwe is open for business and further supports the Ministry of Mines policy for creating $12 billion billion mining economy by 2023. Okay, guys, so we've got over 2 years now worth. They're throbbing. They want to grow this here, and these guys are right in the heart of it. Here's another bit here. The Premier expects to provide details regarding to further developments associated with Zulu and full details of the terms and conditions associated with the grant of the EPO in the near future. So there's a catalyst, guys. There's a reason to get into this. There's more stuff coming. They're excited about it. I'm excited about it. Are you getting excited about it? So that article came out on the 12th of March, only a few days ago, and you can see the chart here. We're tipping along nicely, going along nicely into February. Rumbles then on the 18th of February. It started to dip a wee bit, going up a wee bit of throb, okay, nothing too much happening. And then boom! 5th of March, we started to take off, guys. Going up. And then when that article was released, it just went straight up massively. And as you can see here, guys, 464% up. Then it went up to 627% up. Yesterday was a big day, guys. So, look, that's one hell of a rise. We're still only at 40 pence a share. Today, now it's opened up slightly down. But it's to be expected after a 45% rise yesterday alone. Check this out. The average volume is roughly 209 million. Currently, it's sitting at 740 million. So there is a lot of interest in Premier African minerals. And is it any wonder, guys? Market cap of about 69 million. So relatively small, as you would expect. 52 range of 0.03 to about 0.5. So we're currently at roughly 38. So we're a wee bit below from the absolute highs that's been at, but the 52 range, I mean, that is quite a wide range, but from what I can see here in the news that they've brought out, I don't think, unfortunately, we're going to see the 0.03 range ever again. I can only see this going up and up over the period. Now, we've had such a big rise, it might cool off for a wee bit, so I'm not going to go absolutely balls deep in this straight away, going to average in. So I went on their Twitter page, and penny stocks, I like to be able to see if these companies have information out there. How often do they keep the public updated? Because it can get a wee bit quiet at times. It could maybe go down and you could be a bit panicked. It's good to have information being pumped out, especially on the AIM market, which is difficult to buy, especially on trading 212, guys. So does it tick the box from the social media point of view? If you go down, you can see 12th of March. You can go down 5th of March, 24th, 23rd, so on and so forth. Guys, these guys are updating you every week, couple of times a week. I like that. On the Twitter page, there was actually a video from a few days ago and the CEO was speaking, and I'll just pick those snippets here for you to listen to.
It's a good day. It's a good day for us, and it's a good day for PREM, and I think it's a good day for Zimbabwe as well.
Great. Well, let's talk about it then. Can you surmise in your own words the RNS today?
Yes. The application for this extended area that included the Zulu claims has been a while coming, but at least it's now done. And together with a lot of other EPOs for that matter in Zimbabwe, which I think is great news generally, and sends a very good signal that Zimbabwe is seriously opening up and is open and wants to see much stronger exploration activity in the country. Contained within the area that we applied for are a couple of other known LCT pegmatites, lithium, cesium, tantalum pegmatites. We think that there's great upside beyond whatever upside we see at Zulu, beyond what is known within the area and on strike. And I think it's going to be quite an intensive and very rewarding exploration exercise in terms of expanding the resource base, which is one of the things we'll do over the next couple of years. The area has got one or two other occurrences that are interesting. There are some historic small gold mines that have operated within the area, and I think one of them still is home to a couple of hundred illegal miners. No one's very close to where we are. Those have kind of been out of our reach in advance of being granted the EPO. We have some additional areas that we've uncovered in the meantime that are not part of the 20-odd million ton resource we've already declared. So extending that resource and increasing both the confidence and the size, I think is going to flow fairly easily during the DFS process that we'll be going into now.
The market seems to like it very much. You said yourself it's a great day. So what does this mean for the future of Premier then?
Well, it means that our Zulu Lithium deposit, that I have always believed to be a world-class deposit, is starting to get the recognition that it deserves. I was glancing earlier today at some comparables, some other known spodumene deposits and so on and so forth elsewhere in the world. And I think that as we go forward into this DFS program with a little bit of additional resource drilling, that we're going to see the size of the Zulu resource increase dramatically. I know that there is strong interest in supporting us in concluding the DFS and then in subsequent mine construction. While we have been waiting for the EPO to be granted, there have been a number of discussions in the background, all related to this, and most of them have been conditional on getting the EPO done. Well, the EPO is now done.
So I thought I'd finish with that video just to hear from the horse's mouth, as they say. It summarizes pretty much everything I kind of already talked about. There's a lot of stuff good that's currently happening, good agreements that are going to shape the landscape for this company going forward. But I like that sort of ending bit there. You know, there's people that are making inquiries. It all depended on the AHO. That's done now, and he went on to talk more about it, but he believes that there'll be deals and there'll be support developing over the next while. So that's why I believe this stock is a buy right now, because I think there is big catalysts in the near short-term future that this thing will just go. I'm actually really bullish on these guys. I've only really ever been this bullish about one other stock so far that I put on YouTube, and that was Zomedica. Zomedica obviously did great recently, and it still is throbbing. So yeah, like, it's not financial advice, you must do your own due diligence, but I am really, really, really excited about these guys. I have a few lithium plays. I'm going to maybe need to look at a balance in the books. You know, I did one yesterday on aqua metals, which I think is a great long-term hold, but I am actually quite heavy involved in them. I'm sort of 400 odd pound. I'm maybe tempted to take out about 100 quid of that, move it into this and get this position up to about 400 quid. I have a Vision Lithium one, which is about 300 quid. So I've got over £1,000 in lithium plays. No harm in that, bit of diversity. But this one, to me, is nearly leading the pack. I'm really excited about this, guys. What's your thoughts on the video? Hope you found it informative. Please like, please subscribe, grow on the channel, get me on the Instagram, all of that good stuff, guys. Check out the links in the bio, of course. And until next time, guys, enjoy your day.
Coincidence.
Yeah.
Coincidence.
Something that happens by chance, I think not.